Today I am recording my planner stack video. I'm going to show the notebooks and planners that I use on a regular basis. Anyone who's going to tell me you only need one, you can leave. You can leave now. I'm not talking to you. These are the notebooks I use on a regular basis. I'll tell you what they're for, what they're specialized in, what I use them for, and what I like about them. The first book is this 5x7 hardbound natural paper book. This is like handmade paper, and I don't remember where I got the book, but it's got hand pressed flowers in here. I saw the yellow flowers and I was like, I have to have this. I don't even remember where I got it. I have no idea where I got it, but it's got hand pressed paper on the outside. No, on the inside it's got like grid paper. I use this to track what I'm doing with my hair. So in my routine, if I wash my hair that day or if I use product, that kind of thing. And it's got dot grid paper. I don't really care much for dot grid paper, but it is helpful when you want to draw or you want to make a diagram or charts. So that is the hair journal. Next, we have this paperback gold foil journal. It's got a map on it. I really enjoy drawing maps. Ever since I was a kid, I love drawing maps, and I think part of it is that I love to draw, but also that I love traveling and I want to see the world. I've always been that way. I have always had a strong wanderlust, and the feel of this cover, it's got texture to it. It feels really good. It's really flexible. I love this paper stock on the cover and that gold foil there. And I use this for my language practice. So when I'm practicing whatever language I'm working on now is French. When I'm taking a lesson, I'll take notes in there and I'll write notes for my lessons. I'll practice the words and everything. So that's what I use it for. I really like this paper. I like that it's not white. I love paper that's like an off color because bright white paper is really stark and it hurts my eyes. I love that it has the background on it. It's got the map on the back of it. And it's honestly not very toothy at all. I usually really don't like smooth paper, but this texture, even though it is really smooth, it still catches ink really nicely and it glides so smooth. I love this book, and it's got 2 bookmark ribbons. So I really like when books have more than one of these because a lot of times I want to mark a couple of different things. So there is my language journal. Next up, we have my finance book. This is my Easy Cash Budget monthly planner from Beautifully Me and You. I've been using these for a few years. I really enjoy them. There's all different kinds of covers, but the covers correspond with which book it is. So if you look at the cover, you'll be able to determine which one you have. I have a few of these actually. The one I have that's not full right now is this one, and there's another one that's a savings challenge planner, but I don't use a savings challenge right now. So this is a budget planner. It's got that matte cover. It's paper. I like that a lot. And it's got coloring pages. I don't color in these, but I like that there's coloring pages. It's got a nice message in there for you, a nice message of encouragement. And every month there is some kind of affirmation. I really enjoy that because it's just, sometimes when it comes to money, you get discouraged. This is an example of the budget pages. It'll show the sections where you write everything out. There's even a cash stuffing tracker. I use cash envelopes, so I really like that. More grid paper. I doodle a lot and I brain dump a lot, so these pages are really great. I'm really glad that each month has them and it repeats throughout the book. Next, we have one of my wellness journals. I think I got this from Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I got it from Walmart. It's a hardcover spiral and it's so pretty. I actually had 2 of these, but I gave one of them away as a gift. I really love the hardcover of this. I love that it's a spiral rose color. It's just such a beautiful book, and when you look inside, oh my goodness. The design choices made in this book have inspired me. When I make more planners, I'm going to be taking inspiration from the color scheme and how everything is slightly muted. I really love that because it's easy on my eyes. So it has a section for my mantra for the week, reminders. It'll show an area where you can write down what you've eaten that week, self-care goals, and productivity habits. I really, really enjoyed this book because since it has multiple formats, it goes along well with how my brain works and how I take notes. Mood tracker. This is today's important appointment and important tasks. More sections here for meditative activity, like if you have prayer or if you do yoga or if you do a specific type of meditation, put it in here. Physical activity, did you exercise, did you walk? Weather tracker, screen time. Now I like that one because you could put another tracker right here for something else that you want to keep track of that you're doing. So whether it be screen time or sleep, whatever it is. This paper is so amazing. It's slightly toothy. You hear that? You hear that? Slightly toothy, and I love that it's cream color. I love that there's no black outlines in these pages. So when you look at the week, so it'll say week of, and then it'll have 2 pages for each day of the week. So there's going to be 14 pages in each section because at the end of the week, you have the weekly reflections. Oh, I love this book so much. I want to buy like 5 more of these books. I love them so much. So that is one of my wellness journals. The next wellness journal I have is my Silk and Sonder Wellness Journal subscription. This is a subscription-based service that you can get a wellness journal once a month. And I have the annual subscription. I've had it since 2022. There are so many other tools that go along with the wellness journal, though. If you don't want to commit to the subscription, you can buy one of the wellness journals. They even have undated options. I really love Silk and Sonder. Every month there is a theme. This month in July is curiosity. Every month there's a theme, and it centers around that theme within the book. And there's the planner along with activities. It is owned by a woman of color. It is such a beautiful, honestly, besides the aesthetic, how it looks, the interactive parts of it, the activities in this journal, they're slightly different every month. Some of them repeat, but a lot of the times there's something new. There's always at least one recipe. There's always multiple activities. There's poetry. There's so many things here that you can use to enhance your life and be more intentional about what you do in your days. Got grid paper in the notes sections, and there's even a daily for each section. I'll show more about how I use my Silk and Sonder wellness journal in another video because I'll go in depth about how this is, but I absolutely love this service. I absolutely love this journal. I'm going to show a little bit more about that soon. This is my Holistic Summit Quarter Planner, the undated edition. I use the undated version of this planner for my fitness tracking. So my fitness goals specifically, like my medical stuff, my fitness stuff, meal planning, that's what I put in the undated one. I could just use a regular notebook for it, but I made this myself and I'm so proud of it. So I use the undated version for that. Next is my Happy Planner. This is essentially my life planner, like home management, errands, appointments, miscellaneous tasks, that kind of thing is going to go in here. It's a really nice planner. I think it's really pretty. I have another one that's undated. I am an undated girl, okay? Because I used to have times where I would neglect my planner for months at a time. So the Happy Planner, I don't know if you're familiar with it. A lot of people are because they are very popular, but it's got a lot of space for activities in here and writing in information. So I do like that there's no lines. However, I used to section it off, personal, life, organization, or business, but then I decided I want to just have my own whole book for each of those because I have all these notebooks and I need to use them at some point. So that's what that is, my Happy Planner. Also, I also use my Happy Planner for my academic stuff. So when I'm in school, that's what this takes over as primarily. So when my classes start back again in August, that's my other primary use for my Happy Planner. Next up, we have another hardcover. It's got a magnetic side on it. I really like this book. I got this at a local bookstore. These type of books are at a lot of different bookstores, and I saw this one day and I was like, oh, I have to have it. It's so beautiful. I got another one that's similar to this, that's the same style. It's a different look on it. It has, I never use these. I think I'm gonna start using these for stickers, because I use a lot of stickers, but I'm like, what do I use this little pocket for? I don't know. But it's by British Library. It's got 2 bookmarks. I use this for business. I write in this notebook whenever I am working on anything business related, industrious, anything related to any of my income producing activities. This is what I use when I'm doing that. I even have in the back of my book, I made myself a tracker for every time I do something business related. I write in this tracker. I'll write the date, the endeavor that it's for, like which business I'm working on, the task that I worked on that day, what resources I use, whether I use time, correspondence, travel, money. And then I get a little bit more into detail about what I did for the day. This is what I did in 2023. I'm so proud of myself. I did a lot in 2023 for my business. The next one is going to be my 2024 book. Now, that last book had some of 2024 in it, but I filled it up. So this is another hardcover. I really love it. It's a 7x9. It's got this strap on it to close. I think it's really nice. This is really nice. This one, I think this one also has 2. Oh no, it only has 1 bookmark. Okay, so it has 1 bookmark. I got this one from Target. And think about this. This is like, you hear that? Yeah, it's really good stuff. So it has a calendar across the top, so you mark what days you're writing in. This is my business book. So I'm using this for anything business related. I am writing in my task for the day, my notes from a class I'm taking, and I put my little tracker, my log back here. So this is what I've gotten done since April. Pretty excited about that. The paper, though, on this book, I'm going to be honest, this paper on this book is so amazing. I love this book so much. The paper on it is so good. The hardcover on it is really good quality. I like the color. This paper, I am so obsessed with this paper, you guys. Oh my goodness. I wish I knew, like, how to say statistics of paper. Like, oh, this is 50 pound. I don't know all of that stuff. I just know how it feels, how my pens write on it, all that. I love, 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 love this book. Next is my work planner. So this is the planner I use for business. This is like, you know, got the calendars and the dates and everything. Like, you look at it, you have the year at a glance here, you have the goal section. I didn't fill that out here because I have my own book for that. Link in bio. But this is something that I am using for work. I didn't use it January, February, March because I got it at the end of March. So these pages are going to be empty. But I like that it has a full week spread and this whole notes page for each and every week. I really, really like that because I feel like you can get a lot of use out of this book when you're able to use it that way. So that's the calendar, the month at a glance. This paper is pretty good. It's like standard paper. It's nothing really special about it. I don't like that it's white, but paper is pretty good. It writes pretty well. On the back of the book, though, it has like the holidays. It has important dates, notes pages. I really like this book. It's very straightforward. There's not a lot of bells and whistles to it, but it's a really, really good planner. Let's see here. And I have this notebook. Oh my goodness, you guys. This notebook, I had no idea what to use this book for. I had no idea what to do with this book. Honestly, I think I got it from Walmart. Pretty sure I got it from Walmart. Anyways, you guys, this book is so beautiful. I love it so much. This is material. This is fabric, y'all. This is like kind of micro suede fabric. Whatever the less expensive version of suede is. It's got a little gold foil there. It's hardcover. This is a beautiful, beautiful book. I love it so much. And I was thinking, like, what am I going to use this book for? I've never written in it. I've had it for months. I've never written in it. And it's got pretty thin paper. So it's good paper, but it's really, really thin. So I can't use anything like felt on it. I can. I'm going to test it out and see how it goes. But I don't think I want to use any felt on it. I have decided that this is going to be my new faith journal. So what I'm going to do in this journal is whenever I write devotionals or scriptures or notes about prayer or notes about my time with God, I'm going to write it in here. I don't go to church. I never learned all that stuff. So I'm teaching myself all of these things, and I'm going to use my skill or my interest, which is writing, to help myself retain things more and improve my relationship with God, which I feel good about. I feel like my relationship with God is pretty good. And I'm thinking, why not use the best book possible when I'm talking to God? Because this is a gorgeous book. I love it so much. What is next? What's next? This is my personal journal. This is my 2024 journal. This is by Paper Blanks. It's the Chloe. Inside the original 1910 of this cover lay one of the oldest and most effortlessly romantic stories ever written. The Gilt and Crushed Blue Levant Morocco binding by Emile Philippe Mercier contains Jacques Amyot's French translation of the romantic tale Daphnis and Chloe. The original story was composed by the 2nd century Greek author Longus, a little-known writer assumed to have been a freedman of a Roman family. Now I want to read that story. This is a really great book. Paper Blanks they're amazing. This little pocket, I don't know what I mean with this little pocket. I like that these books have them, but write in the comments what you use these little pockets for. Give me some ideas. Now I want to read this story. But anyways, this is my journal. It's a hardcover. I really love books that look like this. I wish there was time and resources for people to make books in this way, in the real way that's like this, because these are like printed. But I really just love the way these look. This paper is so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. And this paper, look at this paper. It's gilded on the edges. It's not gold gilded, but it's like colored, but it's like got that pattern. You hear that? Oh my gosh. What a beautiful, beautiful book. Love it, love it, love it. Depending on my mood, that determines what color I write in. It's got a red bookmark there so I can remember where I am. And last and most importantly, my book. This is the Holistic Summit Quarter Planner Quarter 3 24 edition. This is something I am very, very proud of. This is something that I developed out of my personal development, my personal goal setting, and desire to continue to better myself, continue to be effective in what I do. I am so proud of this. I need to take a real headshot because that's a selfie and that's not. But I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. I really love my book. I'm actually going to release a book showing more detail about what this is and how it works. How I use it is I write about my goals for the quarter. If you've ever heard of the 12-week year, that's what this is based on. So I write down my goals for the quarter and I check in every single week. I'm going to post videos about this a lot because I'm so proud of it. And this is how I use it. I I honestly have been so proud of myself and what I've created with this. I just feel so amazingly proud of myself and what I've created in this tool that makes my life so much better. So I'm going to also link this as well. If you like a copy, the link is down below. It is under 12-week year planner. If you want a copy signed by me, then please message me or email me. I will be happy to send a signed copy with your purchase if you'd like to do that instead. I appreciate that. I appreciate anyone who wants to support me in that way. I am a full-time entrepreneur. All I do for work is all of my business ventures, and any kind of support that I get from people I appreciate because it genuinely supports my livelihood. It's made such a huge difference in my life the way I've used it over the last few years, and I want so badly for other people to have as much support as they can in terms of accountability and reaching their goals that they possibly can have. So thanks for sitting with me and looking at my planner stack. I want to see your planner stacks. Link below if you have a planner stack. If you don't have one yet, please post one. I love to watch them. I'm so happy to be back, you guys. I'll talk with you soon. Bye.